We are in Philadelphia, where the Flyers define the city of brotherly love and a team that won back-to-back cups in the 70s. Centers are lined up, official ready to drop the puck. The Flyers kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Taken here by Konechny. Oh, he had the answer on that one. The Flyers gain possession. Boston's got it in their own zone. They've got some momentum here. Moves it to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there. Philadelphia is looking to break out. Slides it diagonally to Drysdale.
Not trying to take your job, James, but I have to mention that big hit. Wow, that was a ringer.
Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. Boston's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Pass across to Lindholm. Here's a chance, sends it in front, and that's intercepted. Here's a short pass to Couturier. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. And now he tries to get it across to Lindholm. The Bruins gain possession in their own end. With possession along the wall. Oh, trying to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post. Their tempers flaring after the whistle here.
Everyone knows you can't shoot the puck after the whistle, James. There's traffic in front. It can be dangerous. But what it's doing, it's getting under the skin of your opponent. And that's exactly what his intentions were. When the fight started, the fans erupted, and then all of a sudden the tilt went the road team's way, and it got awfully silent in here.
Well, looks like the officials have got all the debris off the ice, and we're back to getting some hockey going again. Boston's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Quick pass to Chanot.
Although this is an unlucky bounce for the goaltender, James, it's one he'll want back. These are the types of goals that can be deflating for a team. It's a scramble in front, goaltender can't find it, and guess what? It's in the back of the cage.
The Bruins draw first blood here in period number 1.
It's been a bit of a scrappy play going back and forth here, James, but they get up by 1, and got to wonder if it now opens the game up.
Middlestats won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Centering pass! And that goes off a stick. Here he is in front. Big time stop. Moves it quickly over to York. Right up the gut. Here they go. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
I love the way that he battles and competes for this puck, James. I mean, he loses it for a second, then he finds it, and he makes the save.
Dismiss that chance. And look at this. They turn this offensive end into a pressure cooker. Oh, it stays up. Save. No, wait, the official signaling a goal. That's a goal. Mark of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And with the two centers tangled up, the winger skates away with it.
DiPietro's last save was absolutely incredible, James. Not only was it pure desperation and athleticism, but I'm not sure how he can stretch that far. I think he's been doing gymnastics in his off time.
Oh, how did he stop that one? Wow! presence known on the ice. Moves it to Lindholm. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Takes the feed. There he is from the slot. Fantastic save. Moves the puck along the half wall. Saka's the victim of a slash, and the official caught that. We got a penalty coming up.
Listen, it's a tight game. It's late in the period. You've taken a penalty, and now you got to stay in the present, stay in the moment, kill it off, and then you can reset in the intermission.
Well, as both teams dig in for the face-off here, just moments away, it's our first opportunity to look at the power play unit here. Boston's won the draw. From point blank, stones him in front.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Dvorak's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Middlestad's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
3 penalties in 1 period. You got to stay disciplined, and what it does is it disrupts the flow of your bench. Only your PKers are getting out of there.
McAvoy's the key blue liner, not just because he defends so well, but because he can add additional offense.
And they'll start with possession. Center key! It scores! What an opportunity! It delivers!
Well, you create offense by moving the puck, and that's exactly what he does here. He knows how to manipulate his opponent to open up the lane, but it's all about the pass. It's got to be on the money if you want to do something with it.
Boston's gone up by 1 after that goal here in the first.
Well, yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset. You got a little bit of jump to your step. You're more confident, and now you got to attack. You got to push when your opponent's down.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this.
56 seconds.
A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. The Bruins go right back at it on the power play here and win the draw to start the frame. Here's a short pass to Saka. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. Grabs the puck here in their own end. And the puck clears the zone. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Saka's got it in the offensive zone. Scores! And there's another power play goal. Wow.
Well, practice makes perfect, and you know that they've been working on this in practice. They've got the right personnel. The coaching staff has showed them video of how they want it executed, and they deliver tonight. That's what you call taking advantage of a fortuitous rebound, and you have to be able to smell it and sniff it out because he has great hand-eye coordination to be able to pick that one up and put it in the back of the net.
Boston's extended the lead to 2.
Well, James, it's exactly where you want to be. You have a 2-goal cushion here, but you also know that your opponent's going to start pressing. There's a lot of game left here, and if they get within 1, they'll be within striking distance.
Across the line, down the left wall. Fires it on. Scores! All over the rebound, and he puts it in.
Sometimes it's not going to be the perfect shot that beats a goaltender, James. It's going to be the rebound because the goalie can't get reset to position. But you got to fight for that space, and you got to fight for that puck. That's what happens here, and he finishes it off.
Philadelphia's found some offense, and now they suddenly have made this game a lot more interesting here in the second.
And they changed the momentum. You can see it in the body language and the confidence. They've got themselves within striking distance of an even game.
The Bruins will play it in their own end. Here's the pass, and that's stopped. And he takes a shot, scores! Elias Lindholm buries it to the back of the net.
Smart play by the shooter here. The presence of mind to recognize that there's a lot of traffic and put it to the net. And the goaltender, I mean, he can't see this puck, James. We can't see where it is with all of these bodies net front, and it finds the back of the net.
The Bruins have added to their lead, and they're now up by 2, Cheryl.
They've had a fantastic game so far, James, and you want to be consistent. You want to find a way to close it out. The only way you do that is continue. Don't change the mindset. Continue to press, and don't get complacent.
Boston's on the attack. Centering field. Couldn't complete the pass. Sanheim stick handling in his own zone. The Flyers played along the boards. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. Cover. Taken by McAvoy. Through center. Oh, look at this chance. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Boston's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. Middlestad's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Handles it along the blue line. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Picked up along the wall by Geekie. Here's a shot. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels, they're deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. These types of goals create a ton of energy, James. It's not just the goal, but it's the tenacity, and it's being relentless on the puck. I mean, they're ferocious out there, the way they're hounding it, and they know that they're not giving it up for free, and this is exactly why they score. They create motion, they disrupt coverage, and then they take advantage and they drive the net. This is attack mentality at its finest.
The Bruins are having one of those nights, Cheryl, that everything that can go right is.
Yeah, it's all going right, James, because they're doing everything right. They've been dominating play in all 3 zones, and they've been rewarded for it.
And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And another call against the home team, and these fans have, I think they've had enough.
They've had enough, and they're booing at the officials, and for the players, this is so frustrating. You try and kind of get the temperature of the way the official's going to call the game, and real tough to read when you get 3 in a row like that. Well, I really like them working off the 1-3-1 sequence that they were successful on earlier, James. It really opens up the ice. You're using and stretching the entire zone. And listen, there's a lot of ice for the defense to cover. So you can look to the flanks, you can look to the bunker, but a lot of options off of it.
The Flyers move the puck in the defensive zone. Gets it out of his own end. Quick pass to Geekie. Philadelphia is going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Works it across to Corrali. And that's just out of reach. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Coming to the slot. Oh, saved it. What a stop.
Oh, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
There's the whistle, and a much-needed one at that, Cheryl.
Well, everyone takes a breath of fresh air here as they're able to reset as they get chaotic in their own zone. They've lost their coverage. They get the whistle now.
The Bruins win that offensive zone face-off. Quick shot. Oh, it goes off the glove, and he keeps it out. And a successful clearing attempt.
Some would say it's not a big deal as they have a comfortable league and they don't execute on the power play. I would say different, though, James. Habits are everything. It's about moving forward and pushing and getting uncomfortable. This group certainly just looked comfortable.
Taken along the wall by Arvidsson. Denies him in close. Philadelphia's got the puck along the boards. Puts it on net, and that banks off a stick. And now he moves it quickly to Drysdale. Denies him. He got all of it. Passes it in front. He scores! What a play!
James, this is just an absolute clinic in body position, how to roll off your coverage, and it's perfectly executed as he doesn't have much time to get the one-timer off, but he gets his stick available and he executes.
Philadelphia suddenly made a lot of people sit up here in these stands as they've made it a two-goal game now.
Well, it's a game now, and everyone's standing because they know they're back in it. Just a two-goal deficit, one more, and they're within striking distance.
Boston's got the puck against the wall. Now a quick pass to Tippett. The Flyers looking against the half wall. Turns it aside.
DiPietro's been off his game tonight, really shaky in the crease, and his team has really bailed him out. They found a way to generate offense. Sometimes that's the way it goes, but he's got to settle in and make those saves. Well, that hit had to hurt, James. Let's have another look at that one. I mean, he goes down hard, and when you have a hit like that, you're feeling it all over your body. Tippett's getting some assistance here by the medical staff, James, and this is a tough one to watch as he makes his way down the tunnel to the locker room where he'll be assessed. He's just hopping there. He can't put any weight on that one leg.
Cheryl, I'm not a doctor, and I will say this, though. It is very evident that this is a leg injury, and he is going to need some medical attention.
And he takes the pass. The Flyers take it along the wall. Tremendous hit on the play. That opens up some space.
Power forwards can be so difficult to contain. Why? Because you can...
Big save right at the end. 40 minutes to play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next.
With great views, waiter service, and 3D merchandise, your time is now to reserve your seat in your party.
Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. They're underway here in the third, and this could come down to last shot wins. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Flyers are behind in this game. They just haven't been on the puck. They haven't had their legs under them.
All alone! Comes up with the stop. Net is knocked off. We'll get a face-off here. We're still in the early stages of this period. Boston's got a 2-goal cushion here. They lead at 5-3. The Bruins win the face-off at center. Moves it to the middle. Can't connect on the play. Puck grab by Konechny. Now he takes it over the line. Sends it in front. Picked off in front. Lindholm's picking up steam. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Philadelphia's got possession of the puck. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. And he made the save to keep that one out of the net. Toss it up in the neutral zone. He's got a step. And not much on that one. Hathaway's moving the puck through his own zone. Gains the zone along the right wall. Shot. Oh, what an opportunity, but it just goes a little high in the net.
Well, when you're in the O-zone and you have possession, you're trying to create numbers. They do such a great job of getting to the net.
Oh, saved it. Oh, my goodness, what a stop.
That's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Lindholm. Slides the puck down low. Couldn't catch up to that pass. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Oh, stopped it. What a save on the play.
And there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save. Incredible, James.
Oh, those horns rattled after that hit. Wow.
And he's rattling as well, James. I mean, we knew that hit was coming, and then all of a sudden, boom, and he's down for the count. Zadorov's really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long.
Quick feed to Kiki. The Flyers look to start the transition game. Levels them with the hit. Here's Here's an odd man rush. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Middlestat. He carries the puck up along the wing. Here's a chance. And a great save. And it's a quick pass to Peak. Sends the pass down low. Here's a shot. And he makes the save. Slides that one right across the blue line. Denies him with the save. The Flyers have it now. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. He looks deep to Corrali. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. Philadelphia's got control of it now from their own end. Through the neutral zone, it goes to the middle. With the stop. Philadelphia's emptied the net. The extra attackers now out on the ice. Boston fires it down and scores into the empty net. Pounder, I feel like you must have had a few empty netters in your day.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I was on the back end. I didn't have hands. So when I scored one, listen, I celebrated. I was down and out, fist pumping everywhere, even when it was the empty net.
The Bruins offense has paid off in dividends tonight. No shortage of scoring chances, and they have capitalized on many. On the shot, play resumes. The Flyers take possession here in the open ice. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. The Bruins really controlled the pace out there tonight, Cheryl.
They controlled the pace. They actually dictated right from puck drop. A real dominant performance throughout the game, right from the back end through to the front. Also really like the point shots and their selection on it.
Well, a fun night of hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for playing.